Welcome to City Insights, a free online tool created by the City of Newcastle. This platform helps you explore how suburbs are changing, from development activity to business mix and local spending. It allows you to make smarter, faster decisions, backed by real insight. Let's look at some of the functionality of the platform through the eyes of a local business person who specialises in the construction sector. Let's say there is a person named James. He runs a medium-sized business in the construction sector across Newcastle and the Hunter region. For almost a decade, he has been locally based and actively participates in the development of the city, in precinct development, housing delivery, and infrastructure upgrades. But like many business owners, James knows the market is always shifting, and its activity depends on the visibility of building permit applications, economic prospects, and land use patterns. To plan ahead, he wants more than just intuition on the business environment. He wants data to back his decisions. James clicks on, "Let me choose what I'm interested in." Since he already runs his own enterprise, he selects "My business is established," chooses "Construction," and sets his suburb to New Lambton, North Lambton, and Lambton. With a few simple clicks, the platform tailors insights specifically to his selection. His dashboard opens with an overview of Lambton's construction sector. He sees the total number of construction businesses, their average yearly sales expenditure, and the average value of development applications lodged nearby. It's like a health check of the construction environment he's a part of. James explores the charts. The first chart shows there are 1,106 businesses across all sectors in Lambton, including 197 in construction. For James, this gives a clear picture of the size of the local construction market and the level of activity in the area. The next chart breaks construction businesses down by specialty. He can see strong representation in housing construction, electrical, and carpentry services. Other specialties, such as bricklaying and air conditioning services, are present in smaller numbers. This helps him understand the capabilities available locally and where partnership or subcontracting opportunities may exist. He then checks spending across construction businesses in different suburbs. In Lambton, spending levels are strong. The local market is active and healthy, and there is a lot of expenditure compared to other suburbs. He notes that the spend activity is also strong in some of the surrounding suburbs, such as Newcastle West and Wallsend. This reflects the fact that these are central neighbourhoods where people live, work, and spend money. James also finds it interesting to note that some suburbs have very low or even no spending activity. This does not mean that there is no construction activity in these areas. It means that there are very few construction suppliers based in this area, and that residents spend more in central suburbs, such as Lambton. James looks at the suburb of Adamstown, as he thinks that there could be a business opportunity in this area if he were to set up a business there. Indeed, he would not face any local competition. Next, James looks at development activity. The dashboard shows multiple new projects underway in Lambton, including mixed-use developments, historical and planned development, and place these developments in his work area. Having this kind of visibility into the development applications around him is very interesting for his sector. It allows him to understand what development projects are happening in the suburbs, what is happening in the area of his project sites, and the potential demographic changes around him. He notes the high number of approved applications. That means that a lot is happening in the area. He also notes the 36 pending applications that could represent potential job opportunities for him. He examines the various development applications in the area in more detail by clicking on the points on the map. James realises that the applications are mainly renovations and rebuild projects. This is confirmed when he compares the total value of the approved development applications with the number of approved development applications. A simple calculation shows him that the average value of the development applications is not very high. The suburb of Lambton is very dynamic in terms of the number of projects, but these are mainly small projects. To bring all of this together, and to access more demographic overlaps, James switches to the interactive data map. Here, the orange bars represent the number of construction businesses. The green building icons mark development applications, and the blue bars show customer spending. The yellow icons are pending applications. On the left, filters let him control what he sees. First, he selects Lambton, New Lambton and North Lambton. The map displays local demographics, spending patterns, business counts, and development activity all in one place. He is particularly interested in development applications in neighbouring areas, where he compares Lambton with other surrounding suburbs. He notes that, for Newcastle West, the value of approved development applications is higher than in Lambton. He notes that there are also fewer development applications in Newcastle West than in Lambton. James knows that construction projects in Newcastle West are much larger than in Lambton. In addition, he notes that there are 8 pending development applications in Newcastle West. He thinks that Newcastle West is an interesting market for the construction sector and that business there is dynamic. He notes in particular a pending project for a shop-top housing development. He decides to click on the project to access more information about this potential opportunity for him. It's a sign that if he wanted to invest to relocate, Newcastle West could be worth considering. With these visuals, James isn't just reading numbers. He's seeing the trends in a way that's easy to understand. He doesn't need to be a data analyst to interpret. City Insights turns complex information into clear, actionable insights for him and his business. It helps him understand his current market, benchmark his suburb against other suburbs, and anticipate opportunities created by new development. With this knowledge, James feels more confident about the future of his company. He can access pipeline visibility for local development applications, understand the growth potential of precincts, know where demographic and economic changes are, and choose the right suburb to establish operations. James's story is just one example of how a business person might use City Insights for their own unique situation. City Insights can help local businesses make smarter, data-driven decisions. And it's not just for business owners. Residents can use it to learn more about their community. Developers can use it to assess opportunities. Community groups can use it to understand local trends. No matter who you are, City Insights gives you a clearer view of how Newcastle is evolving. Start exploring City Insights today. It allows you to make smarter, faster decisions, backed by real insight.